Welcome to qnawire.
Here we're using the ideas of total costs, marginal costs, and profits and marginal profits. And we're given an example where $5 million has been invested in a new product that's not yet finished. It would cost us an additional $1 million to finish it, although new competition has told us that the maximum sales we could receive from this product is $3 million. So we'd like to know if the product should be finished at all. So let's examine the cost of not finishing it. So if we were to not finish this product, we would have a cost which is equal to the $5 million that we already dumped into it and zero profit. If we don't finish it, we don't get anything out. We're just going to end up losing this $5 million that we put into the product. Now, if we do instead finish the product, what we're going to end up having is a cost which is equal to the $5 million that already went into it, plus the $1 million that we know it's going to take to finish the product. But we're going to earn that $3 million in sales. So we're going to be able to subtract from our cost the $3 million we would earn in sales, which will give us a total cost of $6 million minus $3 million. So we would end up having a cost of $3 million. So what we're looking at here is that even though if we choose to finish the product, we would have to put in more money, we would have to put in an additional $1 million than we would have had we chosen not to finish the product. But by finishing it, we get to deduct from that this $3 million. So at the end of the day, choosing to finish it would allow us to lose less money than if we had not finished it. Now, if we suppose that it costs more than this $1 million to finish it, how much more should we be willing to spend in order to finish this? What we want to do is make sure that we're not losing more than we would have by not making it. So if we were to take this $5 million we initially spent, and let's suppose that now it costs us $2 million to finish the product, we still have the $3 million that we're going to earn. So if we spend $2 million to finish it, we're going to end up with what would that be, 7 minus 3? We end up with a $4 million loss. These are losses that we're working with. Now suppose that it were a $3 million cost to finish the product. So if we substitute that in right here, we would end up with a $5 million loss. At which point our loss would equal what it did if we had chosen not to finish the product. So if we go anywhere above this $3 million to finish the product, we're going to end up losing more than we would have by choosing not to finish it, which means that we should finish the product, but only if our cost does not exceed $3 million to finish it. So we can say that if the cost to finish is at least less than $3 million. Any more than $3 million, and we're going to lose more than the $5 million we would have by not finishing the product.